How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews, back with a little bit of collab, hopeful goodness of these beasts, in the form of Upper Pass Brewing and Von Trapp Brewing. This is the Stowe style Kölsch, a collaboration by Von Trapp Brewing and Upper Pass. This is a dry hop Kölsch style ale, coming in at 5% alcohol by volume. This is best by September of 23, so I'm guessing this is like a 6-month thing going on, so I'm assuming this is from March 23. I found this in like this little podunk, little backwater, little bodega kind of thing in the middle of Jersey. You're talking about a 5% Kölsch. Okay. From Von Trapp. Okay. Dry hopped. Okay. Toss me in some Upper Pass. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kind of looking forward to this. We'll see what's what. Label-wise, it's all over the place. I actually went with like Upper Pass first because of the way the label comes off, but I actually think this is brewed at Von Trapp, which is actually a huge departure from what they typically do label-wise. That's why I just kind of knee-jerk, but a family-inspired ton of music. Yeah, so this is brewed at their facility. At least that's what I'm guessing. It doesn't actually tell you. Oh, no, brewed back by Von Trapp. So, yeah, very much not what they typically do label-wise, which is pretty cool. I dig it. And it has Frisbee golf on it. Who doesn't love that? And that looks like, almost looks like Saison. That's how bright and vibrant it is. Super rocky head with this vibrant kind of color. Not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of hot and bothered right now. Let's get a nose. I mean, it comes off as like a softly hopped kind of pale ale. It doesn't really come off as, I was going to say it like a Kölsch. Pale ale, a little Kölsch. There seems to be a little bit more to it yeast-wise, and there definitely is a little bit to it kind of hop-wise, but nothing too aggressive. Bright, vibrant citrusness. What you'd expect from summer. A bright, summery beer. Let's dive in. Cheers. That's delicious. That is absolutely delicious. The only thing I'm going to bitch about on this is ABV. It's 5%. I don't want it to be 3. A soft, low bright vibrancy dancing around there. Both on a citrus tip that I believe you're getting both from the hops and also from like maybe a yeast portion. So it feels very much like a non-funky kind of saison, something a little bit more kind of farmhousey as opposed to a Kölsch. But it really, really tastes. So I could see a Vermont yeast, cold fermented, with a nice kind of hop kind of condition here. That's kind of what I'm thinking this might be. Because the way this kind of comes off both from those hops and yeast profiles, it just seems like there's a little bit coming from each one. And it comes off very, very tasty. You're talking about, I paid $11 6-pack for the 4-pack for this. All day with this. Yeah, this is very tasty stuff. Very delicious. It's just so bright and citrusy. Think like, if I'm going to relate it to anything else, almost like take the funky, tart kind of bready thing that you get from like a barn beer, like a Plan B's barn beer. That's kind of where this is coming off. It doesn't have that kind of mixed culture kind of thing going on, but there's something a little bit to it yeast-wise, and then those hops just brighten everything up. It ends up coming off as, for me, like almost like I said, like a lightly dosed, bright kind of citrus pale ale, more than a Kölsch. BJCP guidelines aside, because we adhere to those all the time, it's just tasty AF, and I think that's really the most important thing. Those AFs are very important. Delicious beer. Yeah, glad I got a 4-pack of it. I chugged the crap out of it. Is this one of the better Kölsch's I've had? I was like, yes, up there towards the top. I mean, almost like you keep it out because it's kind of like, I don't know how much of a Kölsch it is, but it's tasty. And one of the better ones I've had as of late. Value and availability, like I said, $10.99. American is what I paid. And that does not suck for this beer. And leave you with, if you like what we like this, if you like bright, light, citrusy jammers that are very spritzy, light, and almost want to lean into that farmhouse territory without getting any kind of funkiness or breadiness or anything like that, this is going to do you really, really kind of proper because it is absolutely a crusher summer drink that is, I'm glad I can get some of this. When this is like a month or two older from now, I think it's still going to drink pretty great. So, yeah, I'm a fan. So there you go. Reviewing the books. Very tasty stuff. Down there if you want to talk about it, especially if you had it, let me know. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoyed on the little Upper Pass right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.